proiect omul.
Disappointment. Tension. L'excitation et la passion.
Mais que nada, sai da minha frente que eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado. Quero é sambar, esse samba que é misto de maracatu. É samba de preto velho, samba de preto velho. Mais que nada, um samba como esse tão legal, você não vai querer que chegue no final.
It's amazing what a bit of sunshine and a golden shirt on your back can do. Welcome to Planet Football Brazil, where we'll be asking, why are they so good?
In Planet Football tonight, the South American giants go head-to-head. Brazil versus Argentina from the Maracanã in Rio.
Ronaldo.
We flash back to visit probably the greatest football team of all time.
It's Carlos Alberto. Oh, what a great goal that was!
And ask, how do Brazil produce such great players? And is there a lesson the Brits can learn? Juninho warns the Scots about the boys from Brazil. And Gary McAllister goes undercover to look for chinks in their armour. All that plus a scoop for all Planet Football viewers. A chance to win 2 VIP packages, including 2 tickets to the World Cup 98 final in Paris on June the 12th. And as Brazil line up as World Cup favourites yet again, some tips on how to topple the champs. That's Planet Football Brazil.
Even the training ground is absolutely amazing. Brazil are quite simply the most successful footballing nation in the world. There has never been a World Cup finals without them in it. They've won the Cup a record 4 times. And one more thing that irritates but also amazes. Every single tournament, they seem to turn up with a new superstar.
My name is Alexandre Abreu. I've been a football researcher for 8 years. In the early days, I started to follow only Brazilian, but after this change, because I found with the football you can make a lot of friends everywhere from different races, religions, and nationalities. It was in 1958 in Sweden that Brazil made the football world sit up and take notice. At 17, Pelé dominated the tournament, scoring 6 goals, including a hat-trick in the semi-final against France. They went on to beat the host 5-2 in the finals and become the only country to win the trophy outside their own continent.
O Pelé foi uma surpresa não só para o mundo, para nós mesmos, né? Porque ele tinha 17 anos, ele jogava em São Paulo, não tinha tido ainda um torneio em que o Santos tivesse jogado no Rio de Janeiro. Então a convocação dele, nós não conhecíamos o Pelé ainda.
4 years later, in Chile, Brazil had to do without Pelé, who got injured early on. but they found another star in Garrincha. Born with a crooked leg, he mesmerized defenders and he scored his fair share of goals, including two against England. Although he had a quiet game in the final against Czechoslovakia, Garrincha was instrumental in Brazil retaining their title. Brazil took much the same side to England in 6-6, looking for a hat-trick of the wins, but they received some harsh treatment and were kicked out of the tournament in the first round. 1970, so Brazil reached new levels.
Pelé, right through the wall. How about that one then? Pelé streaking away. There's a beautiful pass for him. He's round the goalkeeper. Just let him run on. And he scored. No!
Pelé, now 29, was joined by the likes of Carlos Alberto and Rivelino.
What a goal! Rivelino!
But Brazil's star of the tournament was Jairzinho. He's become the first and, so far, only player to score in every game of a World Cup final series.
Building it up, there's the shot, and he scored! What a player! Jairzinho dancing around the far side of the field.
Defending champion England were overcome in the first round despite that save from Gordon Banks.
What a fantastic save by Gordon Banks!
Then in the final, they turned it on the style and overwhelmed Italy 4-1.
Jairzinho post by Facchetti. Here goes Gerson. That's a good shot! What a beautiful by Gerson! Aiming into the box for Pelé, and he's in behind everybody. A chance now for Jairzinho. And he's walked it into the net.
1970 was great for us because our team really was so good. Because Pelé decided to win that World Cup. And because I scored the last goal, and Rivelino gave 20 meters pass to Jairzinho.
Jairzinho.
And Jairzinho gave the ball to Pelé.
Oh, it's not a bad ball for Pelé on the right side.
I started to run because I knew that Pelé felt that I came. So it was a great pass.
It's Carlos Alberto. Oh, what a great goal that was!
I didn't kick like that before. It was the first time I kicked so strong to score a goal.
Having won the World Cup 3 times, Brazil were given the honor of keeping the Júlio Rimet trophy. There followed a barren spell from the Brazilians, losing out to the total football of Holland in 1974 and missing a place in the final in 78 after Argentina's controversial 6-0 thrashing of Peru. The team that arrived in Spain in 1982 was one of the most talented Brazilian sides ever, with the stars like Zico, Júnior, Falcão, Cerezo. They were many people's favorites for the title, but they lost out to Italy, led by Paulo Rossi, in one of the classic World Cup games.
Rossi's got a hat-trick!
4 years later, and Brazil were involved in another great match and suffered another defeat, this time to Michel Platini's French.
And he scored! Frats are through.
The disappointment continued at Italia 90, when Brazil suffered from a lack of top-class midfielders and were beaten by Argentina. A more pragmatic approach followed in the USA 4 years ago.
Nós jogamos um pouco diferente de 70 e de outras conquistas. Jogamos um futebol mais aplicado dentro de campo, mas nós mostramos que o material humano que nós tínhamos naquela época, esse futebol era o ideal para se conquistar uma Copa do Mundo. Eu acho que a resposta foi dada através do título que foi conquistado.
He's missed it, and Brazil win the World Cup. Italy are dejected.
expected, the delight from the Brazilians. Brazil win the World Cup for an unprecedented 4th time.
This time around, Brazil's tradition of producing the star of tournament is likely to be continued by Ronaldo.
Pula, pula, cai, levanta, sobe, desce, corre, chuta, abre espaço, vibra e agradece. Olha que a cidade toda ficou vazia nessa tarde bonita só pra te ver jogar.
Ronaldo, the world's #1 footballer, the world's greatest team, and this is their home, the world's biggest football stadium, the Maracanã in Rio de Janeiro, which tonight will play host to a match which conceivably could be a full dress rehearsal for the World Cup final itself in 2 months' time. Brazil take on their greatest rivals, Argentina, and here watching it with us tonight, a man who, well, barring injury, would have been leading out Scotland against Brazil in those World Cup finals, Gary McAllister. Gary, I know this is your first time here. Fantastic place, isn't it?
Well, Steve, over the years I've been to some fantastic grounds all over the world, but this is just simply breathtaking. I've never seen anything like this. The passion from the fans, the noise. They've been in here for 2-3 hours before the game. It's crazy, brilliant.
Now, Scotland...